So we're here in London. Richard is going to take me on a whirlwind tour of London because it's a little bit past noon. I have to be in St. Pancras. Am I saying that right?
St. Pancras,
not
yeah.
St. Pancras
Oh,
station.
gosh.
At 4 o'clock, so I have a little under 4 hours. I've ordered some bangers and mash and fish and chips and pint and tea from a lovely Polish barmaid, of all things. And Richard is going to take me on a barnstorm tour of London where we're going to hit every cliche, or at least as many London cliches as possible in the next 3.5 hours. So here we go.
Here's how we can do it. We'll take the tube into central London, and then we'll stop off at Knightsbridge. We'll do Harrods. We'll probably stop by Buckingham Palace, St. James's Palace to visit the guards. We'll go to Piccadilly Circus, Abbey Road Studio to do the Beatles pose,
Okay.
maybe. Oh, yes.
Yes, look at that.
Wow, amazing.
Fish and chips and sausages, that all belongs to me. Fantastic.
Right, how are we going to do this?
And this fish looks like it's still flopping. Look
Wow.
at that, it is cooked in mid-flop. I'm traveling around the world with no luggage. Everything I have is in this vest for the next 6 weeks. This is my first stop.
Be naked for a whole day, have a shower, wash your clothes.
See, that's a good question, but no, I have extra underwear here. What do you call underwear in the UK?
Underwear.
Knickers?
Oh, ladies.
Or
That's
is
ladies.
that for ladies? Okay, and an extra T-shirt down here, and extra socks. This is a total bonus. In addition to the bangers and mash and fish and chips and pint and tea, we have footy on the telly. Did I say that right?
Football.
Footy on the telly.
Football.
AKA soccer. Soccer for you Americans.
We might want to take a few chips to feed the pigeons in Trafalgar Square, man.
Do pigeons eat chips?
They eat, and if they're flying rats, man, just take a few. Like a couple would do. They'll go crazy.
Is that enough, or?
Yeah,
more?
I'd think so. I mean, it's not like you've got a bag to hold these. So.
Hey, but I have pockets, right?
Oh, it's got to be yucky.
So this will go in the front pocket.
Oh gosh!
Don't let me forget this. Don't let me forget the
You're gonna
pocket full of
squash that,
chips.
like.
Again, I apologize to my clothing sponsor for filling their pockets with soggy chips and pea sauce, but we'll get there eventually. So, Richard has informed me we're running out of time.
Yeah.
So, in order to see as many cliches as possible, we're already up to 5. We have fish and chips, bangers and mash, a pint, a cup of tea, and we've seen football on the telly. Excuse me. Time to hit some more cliches. Got Harrods and a Union Jack. Classic British telephone booth. Gorgeous blonde. It would appear that in the age of cell phones, the only purpose of the British telephone booth is to promote prostitution or pornography or something. Very strange. Classic cliche London destination. Has to be London without Buckingham Palace. We just missed the changing of the guards. So these guys are fresh. These guys have spring in their step, and they actually have fixed bayonets. So don't mess with these guys. Okay, this is the classic place, St. James Palace, where there's the changing of the guard, and you're supposed to stand next to the guard and make him laugh. But obviously they're off shirking their duty, probably smoking a doobie someplace, so I'm going to stand here. What good would it be to come to London and not have it rain? And I feel some raindrops, another London cliche. Alright, the famous Piccadilly Circus. I'm not going to make a joke about elephants. I'm not going to make a joke about elephants. I'm not going to make a joke about elephants. Circus meaning circle, right, from the Latin. There's no lion tamers here. It's just place people hang out. It's like the Times Square of London. So after all this time, I can finally go for my what are they called? Chips? my fries, and feed them to the pigeons. We're at Abbey Road Studios, famous for the Beatles album cover, and Richard and I are here. We're gonna recreate the album cover, but we're gonna try to recruit 2 more Beatles while we're here. So we'll see how much luck we have. We've recruited a couple of more Beatles. What's your name?
Nadia.
Okay, and which Beatle do you identify with the most? Do you even know the names? John, Ringo.
Ringo's my favorite.
Okay, Ringo. And what's your name?
Jen.
Jen, and which Beatle do you? You can't be Ringo. She's already Ringo.
Give me the names.
Paul, John, Ringo, and George.
Okay, George.
Well, thanks for helping us out.
Pleasure. Okay.
So Ringo and George helped out John and Paul here. So my guide to London, Richard, has been shanghaied into taking pictures for other people. So he's a very magnanimous man, this Richard.
Stop.
All right, after a little less than 4 hours, and I don't know how many cliches we indulged in. That will have to be judged in post-production. Many, many, many London cliches. We have finally made it to St. Pancras train station. I am so jet lagged. I've had like 3 minutes of sleep in the last 24 hours, but I actually had a really awesome time in London, and now I'm going to Paris, another great world city. And thanks so much for taking us around. We couldn't have done it without you, Richard.
Oh, great fun.
Yeah.
It's been a pleasure.
All right.